Welcome. Today we are going to do a quick rewind series of rational numbers. If you are new to my channel, I will request you to um, go to the grade 7th um, playlist and you will find a full series on rational number there. This is a quick rewind where we will cover certain properties on rational numbers, and today we are going to do closure properties. Now, what is closure property? Basically, it means that if when we do certain mathematical operations on rational numbers, whether the resultant is rational or not. If it is rational, then closure is applicable, or for addition, rational numbers are closed. We say it like that. And if the resultant is not a rational number, then we will say that it is not closed over addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So let's see over which of these operations rational numbers are closed and over which of them they are not. But before we do that, let's quickly revise the definition of rational numbers. Any number that can be expressed as p by q, where p and q both are integers, okay, and q is not equal to 0. Those are rational numbers, okay. So let's start with addition. Let's say 2 by 3 plus 4 by 3, which will be 6 by 3, basically 2, right? So 2 is a rational number, and whenever we add two rational numbers, whatever number we will get, it will always be rational number. If it comes out to be an integer or a whole number or a natural number, we know that integers, whole numbers and natural numbers, they are rational numbers. If it is a fraction, then we know that all the fractions, either positive or negative, they are rationals as well. So addition is closed, right? Similarly, subtraction, let's say 2 by 3 minus 4 by 3, the resultant is minus 2 by 3, which is a negative fraction, once again a rational number. So yes, closed over subtraction as well. Now let's try over multiplication, the same set of rational numbers. 4 into 2 is 8 and 3 into 3 is 9, 8 by 9. It is closed over multiplication as well. And last, then we will check it for division. Okay, so it has to be, looks like it should be closed for division, but then let's see. 2 by 3, let's say divided by 4 by 3, which will be 2 by 3 into inverse of 4 by 3, and which will be basically 1 by 2. So as we can see that in this case and in all the cases, it will be closed over division except for one case. Now what that one case is, remember that 0 is also a rational number, right? So whenever we divide any rational number by 0, basically we are dividing it by 0, so it is undefined. This value, whenever we divide any number by 0, this value is undefined. So only because of the presence of 0 as a rational number, rational numbers are not closed over division. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, for all the other rational numbers, it is. Yeah. But only for 0. Only if any rational number is divided by 0, only that particular outcome is not a rational number, and therefore we cannot say that closure property applies to rational number over division. Okay. Now let's quickly see a summary for closure properties for all kinds of numbers that we have studied so far. Now, as you might also understand that all natural numbers are rational numbers, all whole numbers are also rational numbers, all integers are also rational numbers, and rational numbers, of course, they are rational numbers. So whenever we add two natural numbers, we will get a natural number. Yeah. Whenever we add two whole numbers, we will get a whole number. Whenever we add two integers, we will get a integer. Now let's come to subtraction. Whenever we subtract two rational numbers, we get a rational number. Whenever we subtract two integers, either positive or negative, we will get an integer. Now whenever we will subtract two whole numbers, will we always get a whole number? For example, if there is a smaller whole number and we subtract a larger whole number from it, we will get minus 2, which is not a whole number, it is an integer. Therefore, for whole numbers, it is not closed on subtraction. Similarly, same logic for natural number as well, not closed for subtraction. Now let's look at multiplication. Rational numbers, yes, closed for multiplication. Similarly, integers closed for multiplication, and similarly whole numbers and natural numbers closed for multiplication. Now for division, as we see, only and only because of the presence of 0, rational number is not closed, integers is not closed. But integers is not closed not because only because of 0. Let's say there is an integer -3 which is divided by 5, so we get -3/5, which is basically minus 0.6, which is not okay. So this is an integer, yeah. So for integer as well, it is because of 0. Okay, yeah, sorry, so my bad. So this is basically not an integer, I got confused, my bad. uh, this is not an integer, this is a rational number. Okay, so not closed for integers. Similarly, whole numbers, let's say there is a whole number 3/5. Now 3/5, is it a whole number? The answer is no. So also because of 0, if I do 3 divided by 0, it will be undefined. But for other whole numbers as well, there is a problem. Similarly, for natural numbers, the only difference between whole numbers and natural numbers is 0. So not, 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 sorry, I ticked it. So that is the summary for all types of numbers over these four basic mathematical operations, whether they are closed under them or not. So that was the first part. I hope you liked it. If you have any doubts with respect to this, you can write an email to me.